Hello everyone and welcome to English 102. I'm your instructor, Jessica Hutton. I'm so excited to work with you this semester, and hopefully you guys are excited to work with me as well. This week is all going to be about becoming familiar with the class, getting comfortable with each other, with the platform, and with our Unit 1 paper. So the first thing that I wanted to start off with was getting comfortable with our class platform. So today I'm going to go over our Blackboard course in each of our tabs so you know what lives in each tab and where to find things, where to submit things, and all that kind of good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see what I see. Let's see. Okay, so you should go ahead and you should see our Blackboard course here. I'm going to again take you through each of the tabs to tell you what you can find in each of those. So when you first get into our class, you will see the announcements. This is such an important page. I love to send announcements. I don't feel like I send a lot of them, but you will get at least one a week. And if I send an announcement, you can automatically assume that it isn't important enough to read. Okay, for sure, I'll be sending out an announcement every Monday to go over our schedule for the week, but I'll also send out any other information that I feel like is important for everyone to know. So if you see an announcement, please read it. Usually when I send an announcement, I also send it to your emails. So make sure that you are checking either one of these regularly. Regularly as in either every day or every other day, because sometimes they can be a little bit time sensitive. So please make sure you are checking in often, right? There's nothing there right now, but there will be, believe me. Next up, we have faculty information. Okay, this down here is just a little bio about me. Nothing really too important other than some office hours. Again, those office hours though are not set in stone. I can usually meet with you at a time that's more convenient for you, so feel free to email me. And if you would like to email me, you can easily just click this link. It'll take you to a platform for where you can send me an email, and it ensures that you are using a CWI approved email account. So if you ever have a question, comment, concern, anything like that, go ahead, click on this link, send me a quick email. I'll usually respond pretty quickly, for sure within 24 hours. Next up, we have some tutor information here. We are lucky enough to have an embedded tutor, Sienna. She is going to be helping us throughout the semester. You are required to work with her a minimum of 4 times throughout the semester, and that is at least once per unit. We'll have 4 units in this semester. And here is where you can get in contact with her. She'll be pretty active within our discussion board and our Zoom meetings and things like that. But in order to schedule a meeting with her, you can click on this link here. It will take you to her calendar where you can see when she's available, and you can click a time that's convenient for you as well. If you have any questions, you can click on this link. It'll take you to a Blackboard discussion post where everyone can see the question and answer. That way, people aren't asking the same questions over and over again, right? So if you have a question, maybe go there first to see if it's already been answered. And down here at the bottom, we have a 24/7 online tutoring writing service. This should be secondary to Sienna. If you want feedback or help on your papers or any of your assignments, anything like that, you should be contacting Sienna first, especially so that you can get that tutor interaction. But Sienna also knows what our assignments are and what I'm looking for. So you definitely want to work with her first. This is just for additional feedback. If you want more feedback, you can use this link here. Okay, you can always reach out to me as well if you want anything like that. Okay, but again, use Sienna. She's there to help you, right? She knows the assignment. She knows what I'm looking for. Please don't wait until rough drafts to work with her. Work with her early on. It might save you time in the long run. She can catch things early on to save you a lot of time and stress. So again, here's how you can contact her. Okay, directly below that is the syllabus and schedule. Okay, this is our course contract. You need to read this, you need to know it, you need to be familiar with it. I will be going over this in our first optional Zoom meeting, so please attend. I'll go over some important points that people usually have questions about, but you'll also be taking a quiz on this as well. Okay, I also have our Unit 1 schedule here. This just takes you through our first unit. That's about 5 weeks of the semester. You can see everything that's due those first 5 weeks. So if you want to check that out, you can download that, print it off, keep a copy of it so you know what's coming up in the future. Next up, we have our assignments tab. This is where you will spend the majority of your time. You'll see that we are in Unit 1. So if you click on that, you will automatically see Unit 1 important information. Do not skip over this information. This is all of the key information that you need to be successful in this unit. You have your schedule again. You have the prompt that goes over the assignment. You have an outline that you can use to help organize your paper. There are student examples of people who have gotten an A on this assignment, as well as the rubric of how I'll be grading your essay. So please become familiar with this information. Do not skip over it. Okay, directly below that, you'll see our weeks broken up. Okay, we'll start in week 1. We are in week 1, and you will see our schedule. Right, we have Wednesdays and Sundays, those are our due dates, and you'll see what readings you need to complete as well as the homework. And again, we have an optional Zoom meeting on Thursday at 8 p.m. So if you can, please attend that. Directly below that, I have all of the readings and assignments in order of how you should complete them, right, throughout the week. And then at the very bottom, you'll see what's happening the following week. So you can kind of get a preview of what's going on. You can always jump ahead into different folders to look what's coming up, but this is just an easy, so hey, I've completed this week. Let's look at what's happening next week. Okay. If you're not familiar with Blackboard, just to complete an assignment, all you have to do is click on the link for the assignment and it'll open it up for you to write, right? One thing I want to make note of, if you are typing directly into the assignment, please open up the submission box to type into. Do not write it in the comments down here because it is very tiny for me to read when you write in the comments. So please click write submission if you are going to submit an assignment. Okay. Next up, we have the discussion board. Again, you can see the discussion board for questions for Sienna. Again, these are common questions. You post a question there, she'll answer within 24 hours. Okay, and this is somewhere you should probably look first just to see if somebody else has answered your questions. Okay, and then we also have other discussion board assignments that are here that you can easily access instead of going through the assignments tab. Okay, that is just there for your convenience. Okay, MLA info tab, we are using MLA format for this class. So I've compiled a bunch of MLA resources that you can use to help make sure that your MLA is up to par. You can also use Sienna or myself to make sure that your citations and things like that are correct. But I have a ton of information here for anyone that needs it. Okay, you'll also be taking a quiz on this, so make sure you become familiar with it. And it is in a weekly folder for you to read through. Next up, we have grammar lessons. These are just common issues that I see in people's writings. So if I, were to say, hey, watch out, you have a lot of fragments in your writing, you can just come over here to the grammar lessons, click on fragments, learn more about them. Or again, you can contact Sienna and she'd be more than happy to go over fragments with you as well, and it would count towards a tutor interaction. Okay, so just basic information here. Here, My Grades, this is probably your second most important tab that I want you to pay attention to, right? These have all of your scores for all of your assignments, and this is where you will find all of your feedback for your assignments. So if you were to see a little blue box here, a comment, make sure that you are reading that box because I am trying to tell you something. Yeah, I usually give a lot of feedback. You'll see it on a lot of your assignments. So if you see it there, please go check, read it. If you have questions about it, please let me know. As we get further into the semester and we submit your first essay, you'll also have a rubric that you can use. You can view the rubric. Usually there will be comments within this rubric as well. Okay, so feedback, important, do not ignore it. If you see a blue box, if you see feedback, read it, and if you have questions about it, please let me know. Okay, I am so excited to work with you guys this semester. I know I already said that, but I really am. Hopefully that was helpful to you. If you have any questions about our course, about our platform, or anything, syllabus, anything, please let me know. Hopefully I will see you all at our Zoom meeting on Thursday.